Come along, rise and shine. Come along and rise and shine. Come on and shine. Come along and ride on 'em. Life work a journey. Life work a journey. Yeah. Come along and ride on 'em. Life work a journey. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. It's a special noontime edition, at least here in this neck of the woods. Noontime edition. Full blood moon, lunar eclipse readings. We are going to be using some various oracle and tarot if we need to. Decks for this. We're going to go straight through from Aries to Pisces. I thought about doing it backwards, but I might lose my way. Yeah, it's here. And so we're going to go through Aries and Pisces. We're going to get it done. Now, if you have not had the opportunity yet, please do at some point today. Please do go look at the astrological discussion that I had done for the new moon itself. You can't hear me. Okay, thank you. Hold on. Okay, testing. Can you hear me now? Holla if you hear me. Well, I can't hear you anyway, so don't holla. Just put me some hearts in here. Can you hear me? Put some hearts in the chat if you can hear me. Put some hearts in the chat if you can hear me. Yes, we can hear me. Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. Excellent. Okay. So I had to check over here to make sure. So if you haven't had the opportunity yet, please go and check the astrological channeling that I did on the full blood moon. Go check that out immediately after this is over, or shortly thereafter. We are going to be doing a meditation. I just decided that about 2 hours ago. We are going to be doing a meditation early in the morning at the height of the full blood moon. Okay? We're going to be doing a meditation at the height of the full blood moon. That's going to be at 7, well, we'll start it at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Mountain, 4 a.m. Pacific, and that's going to be noon over in the UK in London. Okay? So we're going to be doing that. Set your alarm clocks. I will put that up so you guys can monitor that. Excuse me. One more bit of church news or announcements. Cericia, if you can please put my website, https:// and then my website, www.heartofinspiration.net. Elizabeth, I'm going to make you a moderator if you don't mind, too, so you can kind of help. And you can put that in here. The website, https:// www.heartofinspiration.net. That's where you can go sign up and register for the Unleash Your Divine retreat that's coming up at the end of June. It is 3:33. It's 2 days. You're going to get a divine box with crystals and cards and all sorts of stuff in there. There's lots of goodies that are going to be in there. So it's $333 plus shipping. And then there are payment plans available as well. So you'll RSVP, you'll get a couple of emails back, and then you can go and there's a few different payment plans available to you. So there is no reason anyone should be able to have to tell me I don't have the money. Y'all, this is, and especially with this full blood moon lunar eclipse, y'all, we absolutely have to get ready to and be unleashing our divine and moving into our purpose and our mission. So it's time. I keep telling y'all this, but I'm dead serious at this point. It's time. Okay. Thank you very much, Raven. Thank you, honey. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello. Jackie, girl, I was just thinking about you. Hello to everyone, even if I haven't called your name. Hello to everyone. Hello, hello. All right, we're going to start with Aries, and this is, how far in am I? 7:09. Aries, 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Aries, we're going to be using the Starseed Oracle, as you can see. We're also going to be using the Liquid Crystal Oracle. This is a Atlantean Oracle that we're going to be using. And I pulled out the Divine Energy Oracle. I don't typically use that, but I was led by Spirit. So let's see, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it would help if I had them right side up. Weight of the world. Weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry, Aries. Let's see what the Liquid Crystal Oracle has for us. Okay. Opal. This is Opal. Emotional magnification. Let me understand. Let me understand. Thank you, Jackie. Good news, Cericia. Let me help you understand. This is a lunar energy reset. The lunar eclipse is a lunar energy reset. Ladies, moon cycle. Lady cycle, reset. Lady cycle, healing. We're going to talk a little, I'll put something in the community tab, a little bit about that. And the crystals you should have around you. You want two? Let's see what we have from the Divine Oracle, Divine Energy Oracle. We have 3. Build on solid ground. Reflect on your truth. And then Aries, take the lead. Let me move this all over. Weight of the world. Emotional magnification. Build on solid ground. Reflect on your truth and take the lead. Oh, what is this 4th one that just wanted to come out too? Ooh, boop, and shine your light. Shine your light. Listen, Aries, you've been holding on to too much. You've been taking on too much. You've been, which is unusual maybe for Aries, but I think sometimes you Aries get a bad rap. Because it might seem like your way is the highway, and a lot of times your way is the highway. And yes, you pop off. Okay? You pop off sometimes. I'm an Aries moon. I get it. But sometimes in our pop off, what happens is this. We have an idea, and an ideal. And we have a plan and a purpose. And we are like, okay, this is how you're going to get what it is you're looking to get. And if you just listen to me, it's all going to work out. And when you don't listen to me, then I ain't got nothing for you. But sometimes, not all, not y'all ain't like that. That's just maybe me. But listen, you got to set proper boundaries for yourself and for the people that you are interacting with. And you have to set proper boundaries for those you are giving all of this to. Not everybody, and this is probably a collective message as well, let's all understand this. Not everyone is going to awaken. Not everyone is going to awaken tomorrow, a month from now, 5 months from now, 5 years from now. There's going to be a whole lot more that are coming in, especially as this lunar eclipse is activating a portal and an energy. However, they're not all going to activate at the same time. Also, we are all not going to see everything the same way. So your idea might be great, and it may be helpful, and it may be transformative for them, but I need you to understand and understand that your way might not actually work for them, and they might not be able to accept it. But you cannot, or follow that process. You cannot, absolutely cannot, under any set of circumstances, continue to take this on. You have to set these boundaries. You got to let it go. You have to let it go. You have to let it go and allow yourself to blossom, allow yourself to bloom, and be the best you can be for yourself. Emotional magnification. At this time of this lunar eclipse, your emotions, the energy you're setting in motion is greatly magnified right now. Watch your thoughts, watch your feelings, watch your words, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Watch them, because all the energy you're setting in motion at this great reset is setting you in a cycle that I'm telling you, if you are not careful with, you will end up putting yourself in a backward spiraling cycle that we then have to come and assist you with to reset, and it's going to be much more difficult. So watch the energy you're putting out. Watch what you're harboring within you. Watch your thoughts. Renew your mind with the washing of your word. The Bible says renew your mind with the washing of the word. You are a divine being, aka unleash your divine. You're a divine being. You were made in the image and likeness of Creator. Creator, Mother, Father. And because of that, your mind needs to be renewed with what? The Word. What is the Word? We take the Bible as the Word of who? God. It is divine, it is holy, it is sacred, it is powerful. Take your powerful, divine, sacred words, thoughts, and energy and put them in the right direction. Build on your solid ground, not on the matrix. The matrix ain't solid. It's not solid, it's temporal. Reflect on your truth. I don't want you reflecting on the truth you were given from parentals or the world or whatever. Your ex, your current, your friends, your family. Reflect on your truth. Let that sink in to your heart space and magnify that energy. Take the lead. I shouldn't have to tell y'all that. And shine your light. Shine your light. What is light? Light, especially white light, but light encompasses all the frequencies, right? All the frequencies of all the chakras. Take all of that concentrated, magnify it, and push it out. Create your world. Create your world. Okay? That's what we have. I'm gonna pull a little, I'm gonna pull three, pull 3 cards for you, Aries. The Hangman, Queen of Wands, and 4 of Swords. Let me tell you what this means. Can you go with the flow with the universe, please? In a 5th dimensional reality, this doesn't just mean, oh, things are on pause and we're just waiting for things to happen. No. This means it's time for you to move yourself out of the way and go with the flow of the universe. The universe, universal energy, creator energy, your divine energy, is literally trying to move you on a specific path that you don't necessarily understand. Your 3rd dimensional mind cannot comprehend. Words have not, ears have not heard, eyes have not seen. Ooh, I just heard that one. Ears have not heard, eyes have not seen the exploits that we, the light workers, that we, the star seeds, that we, the enlightened and awakened ones, are about to do, and what you could put into the universe. I'm going to need you to take up that Queen of Wands and get strong in who you are and light and that salvation. And so this is how you find peace. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Let your words be peace. Let your word be bond. Let your word create your world. All right. That's Aries. That's... You want that? Okay. Taurus. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. What do we have for the liquid crystals? Ooh. The Atlanteans say Moldavite. Star Child. Ooh. Are you Taurians finally discovering that you are star children? Is that what y'all are figuring out? That y'all some star children? Hey, Red Violet. Hello, Shelly. Let's get one. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, strengthen your gifts. I gotta make sure this is showing up correctly. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Let me pop this chat out. Okay. Strengthen your gifts. This is what I'm hearing from my Taurians, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurians, I feel like you're beginning to finally rediscover, or understand that you are a child, not just a child of God. Can we break down what really child of God means? The reality of what being a child of God is? You're a child of the divine. You are an aspect, a piece, a portion of the great source, divine. The great mother, father in the cosmos. The great universal, life-giving energy. And you have incarnated at different times in different places in different, literally, spaces and different dimensions, and decided to come here at different times as well on Earth and incarnate. These are what your Akashic and Galactic record readings will show you. The intelligentsia of the universe resides within you because you are the universe. You have the entire universe within you, and you are part of her, of them. So you're just coming into this recognition and this realization at this great reset that it's time to reset your process within. It is time to reset your universe. It is time to put your universe into a different rotation and a different amplification, so that again your light shines and your gifts flow freely on this earth. Moldavite tells me again, you're a star child, baby. So it's time for you to tap into your star child existence and gifts. It's time for you to tap in up there and stop just looking here. I know you're fixed earth. You Taurians are also, you in the second house, it also represents how one supports oneself, how one creates one's world, right? Ruled by Venus, which is absolutely beautiful at this time with this lunar reset, because there's a lot of Venetian energy that is involved in this moon reset because of the embodiment of the divine feminine energy here. I apologize for my voice. We're going to try to hold on to it, child. But because of that, it's time for you to tap into that heart space as you're creating, recreating, coming into your own in how you wish to bring about abundance in your life, and how you wish to then speak out and transmit and channel your purpose, your mission, complete your mission on this earth. It's time to strengthen your gifts. You're psychic, you're intuitive, you're healing, you're reading, you're counseling, guidance, mentorship, all those gifts. It's time for you to strengthen them as well, Taurians. We have the Tower moment. We have a Tower moment. We have 9 of Wands. Oh, and we have the 6 of Swords. Taurians, this is a shift. All Tower moments aren't bad. Please, 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 please. Can we stop looking at the Tower card as this horrific, destructive, oh my God card? It's not. This is a Tower moment for you. This is a change, a shift, a major shift for you. You've got Uranus rocking in your sign still. Uranus is... Okay, so this is the major shift in consciousness for you. And it is time for you to stand in this 9 of Wands. I love this depiction. This is the Legacy of the Divine Tarot that I'm using. I love this depiction here because he has received the 8 of Wands communication from higher self, from source, from angels, from ancestors, from guides, from star siblings, if you will, or from earthly mentors. He's received this communication and it has lit a fire within him. And now he's taking his torch and he is standing firm and he is giving thanks for what he has received in the way of illumination and activation. And he is saying, I'm going to stand on it by the light of the moon nonetheless. I'm going to stand in it and I'm going to defend this position and I'm not going to let it go. This is who I am. This is going to take some travel and going away from the turbulence and going away from the current way of thinking, the current way of speaking. So you're traveling to a new method of speaking and interacting and thinking and operating that is smoother sailing. There will be turbulence that's going to go on underneath the surface towards sun, moon, and rising. However, you are rising above that. You're in your boat, rising above that and operating in this level of the law of neutrality where you can see things rhythmically happening underneath you. However, all you see is starry skies. You know it's happening underneath you. There's a current and a tide, and instead of fighting against it, you are flowing with it rather than fighting against it and trying to go against the current. Flow with it. Some of you, there will be some travel involved. Some of you are going to travel in an internet way with your mentors. Some of you will travel, most of you, if you're willing to, will be traveling a lot more astrally. Okay? Hey, mystical. Like the Phoenix rising, yes. Mystical, I need you to send me your website, please. Email me your website, please. Okay? And remember, with the 6 of Swords, usually there's 5 swords in the back of the boat and 1 sword in the front. So you've come through some conflicting self-conversation, conversation with others, a change as iron sharpens iron, so a man is friend, a change in thought processes as you travel with a singular focus to this new way and this new power. Okay? That's Taurus. Sun, moon, and rising. We're going to move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Every once in a while, guys, my moderators are going to put my website up in the chat, as well as my Linktree link. If you go to my website, you will see the option to be able to sign up for, register for the Unleash Your Divine retreat, virtual retreat that's coming up at the end of June, June 26th and 27th. There are payment plans available. And if you follow my Linktree, you'll also be able to schedule some time with me to talk about potentially enrolling in our Lightworker Academy and starting on your purpose, on your mission, and becoming the energy healing practitioner and or spiritual counselor that you are meant to do. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the void. Stop, embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Let's get a liquid crystal oracle. Liquid crystal oracle. Sunstone. Ra. Yeah. Light, radiant. The sun god. It's interesting because I've heard some say that this lunar eclipse is kind of almost a rapture in a sense. It's a changing, it's a catching away, it's an alteration, it's a crystallization, it's a return of the sun god. You also have Take the Lead. Can I get one more as well? And trust the divine plan. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is what I'm hearing for you. From this great cosmic womb that you've been in, from this time of, it feels like a great standstill, it feels like you've been going through so much, it feels like nothing is working for you at the moment. It feels like you've been put on pause, or you're taking multiple steps back. At the time of this lunar eclipse, at the time of this reset, at the time of this great blood moon, the blood this time that is shed is not one of a human being or an animal in a sacrificial fashion. It is cosmic in nature. And as a result of this, you will rise and be reborn like this Ra, in light and radiance, in light and power. The power to empower, the power to, in the divine masculine way, a giver of life. Sometimes we have mistakenly referred to the divine feminine as the giver of life. She is the incubator, keeper, and holder of life. And she is the bearer of life and light. The divine masculine is in fact the giver or the seed, fertilizer of life. Yes, it is a divine masculine seed, if you will, that gets implanted into the womb. However, get implanted into the egg, which then creates. However, without the seed, without the life giver, no life can be created from the egg. True? This has been the time of preparation for you, and you need to embrace it. If it seems like nobody's talking to you, you're right. Nobody's talking to you. Because this is the time of solitude and solitude to become in solidarity with yourself, with your true self, mind, body, spirit. And integration of all of these energies together so they operate as one, as they operate as Ra, as the sun god life giver. So there is a rebirth that happens when you come out of the void. There's a fine-tuning and a focus that happens as you're going through the incubation process. You must trust the plan as it's been laid out. And it is now time for you to take the lead in your life. You who were put in the back will now take the lead. You who were set backwards will now leap forward to resume your rightful place as the exhorter, as the one, the charismatic one who inspires and says, this is the new thought, the new way. The North Node is residing in your sign. You are the ones that are to speak out and encourage us to go the new way. That we can, in fact, do whatever we set our mind to do. And it doesn't matter which road we take. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you know this. Because you might want to go on, the Platinum Road today, and tomorrow you want to go on the Rose Gold Road, and the next day, well, you done chose the Silver. All of those roads take you to abundance. Some take you a little longer than others, and sometimes you're making a couple different turns, but that's part of the divine plan. Part of the divine plan. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of Cancerian energy here. And we have the Ten of Coins. If you go on and take this opportunity at this new moon to push and move forward, paying very close attention to being able to nurture yourself, this is a time where you must get in touch with your emotions. This is a time when you must feel, Gemini, even though you choose sometimes not to. Interestingly enough, Divine Feminine shows up with Divine Masculine. It is now time to release the Divine Masculine to then create the Divine, right? So the Divine Feminine within you can do her job. Because that then will allow you this fullness of abundance, this fullness of manifestation, or should I say, the result of the creation that happens here. Because you've been here, and now it's time to come out of your cocoon. And you're to create and then take the lead and trust that the process you've already been through is for your greatest good. And help us understand that in taking quick action and being decisive and also taking care of yourself, we are then able to trust the plan, because we are so in tune and in touch with our divine nature that we follow it to a T, no matter where it leads us. And if it says, do this, do that, invest in this, do that, go here, go there, we don't question it any longer. We don't question the leadings of our spirit. We take the lead as we must, as a collective that is already awakened and our starseed DNA has begun to be activated. We take the lead and trust what we hear, because we know we can, because we are divine beings. Okay. That is Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you guys for being here. I so very much appreciate it. At this noon hour. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Nope, let's try it again. All that shuffling. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I remember Soul, S-O-U-L plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. I remember. Do you remember? We fell in love. Well, I gotta go listen to that Michael Jackson song now. One card, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, I was going to move my Celestites over here. Celestite, knowing. Celestite, knowing. And then the Divine Energy Oracle. Can I get what you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Cancer, Sun. Ooh. Be decisive and make a plan. Well, Lord knows we good at that, ain't we? Be decisive and make a plan. Let me move this over here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You know exactly what you're supposed to do, Cancer. Why are you playing? Why are you playing? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It is time for you to remember, to bring back your members. Bring back your aspects. Bring back your memories. Bring them back. Resurrect them. Bring them back. Your life does not have to be what the earth tells you it does. You can either choose the fate that the earth has tried to put upon you, and those that wish to control you and I and everyone else wish to put upon you, or you can choose destiny. The Celestite tells me you know exactly. I know who I am. Right? You know who you are. You know what you're supposed to do. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It is time for you to say, this is who I am. This is my destiny. This is my purpose. This is my mission. I'm going to now engage in it. I'm going to take the opportunity at this lunar eclipse to reset my energy. And I'm going to now make the plan to execute. That does not mean, Cancer, because I know you, because I am one, I know you. That does not mean you have to figure out every little bit and piece to this plan. Can I help you with that? You do not need to know precisely each 3 months at each milestone how this is going to roll. You don't. What you do need, though, is a 1, 3, 5 year destination. That's your plan. You do need an overreaching blueprint. And then all of the particulars will be filled in at the appropriate time. So don't get analysis paralysis. Be decisive. Live in your cardinal energy, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and get moving. Because you absolutely, it's time for you to engage in the soul plan, the SOUL plan. You know what that plan is? That's the one you and Source made before you came here. That's that little mission that you said you was going to carry out. Okay, just wanted to make sure you knew that. Here we have the 7 of Wands. The Star card. Ooh, that's fitting for the Celestite. And then we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. Well, if that don't say be decisive and make a plan, I'm not sure what does. Follow your goddamn intuition, Cancer. We are one of the most intuitive signs of the entire zodiac. Some say that we are the ultimate in the intuitive. I choose to have a little humility about it. But we are highly intuitive. We are cardinal water. We change the thoughts. We change the hearts. We change the emotions. We change the energy that is set into motion. So it is critical that we change our energy and change the flow. You remember before the 6 of Swords that the Taurians needed to be on that river and there's an undercurrent? We're the current. So if we're feeling defeated and woe is me and oh my God, That's what's going to permeate and ripple through the rest of the collective. Cut it out. 7 of Wands, stand your ground. What is it you came here to do? Will you please start doing it? And stop trying to this, that, and the third, and all these excuses. We're time out for the excuses. Get up off your ass and get moving. The star card with the Celestite. You are able to see. You are embodying. We are embodying the water bearer. What do you wish for? What do you know is your destined life? Will you please go on and pour out that water and go after it? Stop holding all these emotions in. Some of y'all are holding emotions in because you're afraid of failing. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of what other people are going to think of you. You're afraid you're not going to be accepted. You're afraid of all this stuff. You're afraid of what everybody else is going to think. Stop it. It don't matter. You know who you are. That's what matters. We here know who you are. That's what matters. Heart of Inspiration, Lightworker Academy. We know who you are. Follow your intuition. If you have known that you know that you know that you know you're supposed to do something, go do it. It's time for you to make your plan and be decisive and change your way of thinking. Stop being so overly concerned about any area of lack. Any area of lack. Change your stinking thinking. You have more than enough. And if you don't, create it. Hell, that's what the government does. They just create money. Why can't you? Yes, I said it. And I ain't taking it back. I said what I said. Whenever the government feels like it, they just go on and print some more money. So why can't you print some? Okay. I'm off of it now. Leo. And also Cancers, I'm going to say this. I don't want y'all to think about this the wrong way. Take it the wrong way. Cancer. Will you please do for you and stop doing for everybody else? It is time for you to invest in yourself, invest in your future, invest in your knowledge base, invest in your business, do whatever it is, but invest in yourself. Okay, here we go. Leo. We do so much for everybody else and not enough for ourselves. Leo, Earth School. Life lessons. Oops, here we go. Soul growth, study, and higher learning. Oh, Leo, y'all might not like what I'm trying to say. You're welcome, Marie. Charoite. Somebody will tell me how the hell to pronounce this. Individualization. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, refine your attention and become a clear channel. That's the first time I'm using these divine energy oracles. I'm glad I kept them. Excuse me. Okay. Leo, this is what I'm hearing for you. Some of you have been so busy being so loyal that you've lost yourself in the process. You've lost your way. You've lost who you are. Loyalty and devotion are strong characteristics for you. They're beautiful. But it is time for you to learn the lesson or lessons and allow yourself to grow. For some of you, for a lot of you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, that's going to mean growing apart from someone or people that have been very significant in your life and growing towards others that you may have put on the back burner. You may have not felt prepared. Good afternoon, Dr. Simone. You may have not been prepared quite then, quite yet. You have to remember, Leo, that while you are a pack animal, a pride being, you like the family and all of that, you have a loner, an individual aspect of yourself that sometimes does not get fed properly. We say this all the time, not everyone can go along with us. Everyone can't go along for the ride, baby. They can't. Sorry, but they can't. Because of that, though, that's okay, because we need to learn to be fine with being the individual that we are as an entity that operates within the greater collective. So refine your attention and become a clear channel. What you put your attention towards grows. Not just your intention, but your attention. That's the law of quantum physics, right? As you focus in on atoms and subatomic particles, they stop moving, they coalesce, they congregate, they slow down. As you turn your attention away from it, they don't. They move. They get squirrely. So what you put your attention towards creates. Become very clear on what you are creating. Become very clear on what you are hearing, and become very clear on what your higher self is saying. What your true self is trying to transmit and communicate with your lower self. I'm going to have to keep moving, guys. Because what is occurring at this juncture is there's not clarity of focus and attention. You've not studied and learned some of these and assimilated and integrated some of these life lessons enough. And so you're not growing at the correct pace. These lessons have to be learned on their own. They cannot be learned with everyone else. Yeah, 5 of Cups. You guys are feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now, but that's you with the, well, that's not you. Knight of Wands and 4 of Wands. You gotta go through the emotion of this heartbreak. You gotta go through the emotion of separation. You gotta go through the emotion of the life lesson, learn, integrate, transmute, right? All of that. So that you can then make the decision, the actual final, boom, I'm gonna make this decision to walk in my life purpose. with this Four of Wands to walk along the 11-11 path rather than walking along this other path of, well, I'm just gonna do what I have to do because everybody else needs my help. Be very clear on your purpose. Become very clear. Allow this lunar eclipse energy to help you reset and renew and refresh. Okay? Okay, we gotta keep moving here. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. If that's what you're, hey, if the whatever's coming to you, you know what'll happen is we'll get messages, we'll hear the messages for other signs, and because we all have a portion of each of the zodiac within us, it'll resonate. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. I love that. I love that. You know, I've not gotten to a whole lot of progressed this and progressed that charts. Moonstone, Mother Goddess. I love it. Oh my gosh. Virgos, you guys are going under such a transition during this time. Okay, guys, I have 25 minutes. Can we get all these done in 35 minutes. Focus on success. Nope, and you got to trust the divine plan too. I will let that stand. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. You are transforming along with everybody else. But for you, you're going to really feel a lot more of this activation because of even though you're ruled by Mercury, Virgo. This is a lot like the Gemini reading. The information that's coming to you, being ruled by Mercury, the reset of thought is also resetting and activating DNA-like codes, right? It's activating some things within you that you may have pushed to the side a little bit. But your mother goddess entity, your maternal energy-bearing, life-bearing energy is lighting up. It is being activated. The Gaia energy in you, the Mary, mother of Jesus energy in you, the Mary, the mother of the Christ consciousness. What does Mary represent? Mother Mary represents to us a not my will but thy will be done. Not your third dimensional body's will, but your higher self, your Christ consciousness will be done. And let it transform you and activate you. I want you all to grasp that for a second because this really does apply to all of us. Hey, sunflower. Not my will, but thy will be done. Jesus said that. Mary said that. By your word. Right? Mary was just like, hey, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Trust the divine plan. I don't get it. But guess what? I'm going to go along for the ride. Not your third dimension. What your mind has thus far figured out. It ain't. Not your third dimensional short-sighted will. But your higher self, your eternal will be done. Focus on the success of being spirit-led and trusting the divine plan, Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. And allow your light body to be activated. Allow yourself to ascend towards the crystal grid. We're going to do some teaching on that very soon. Four of Wands. Y'all gonna go through the portal or not? You being activated. All of us are. Oop, the star. I love it. I love it. Knight of Wands. Oop. Knight of Swords and Four of Swords. Virgo, listen, the inspiration is real. The communication is real. The peace is real. I want you to focus on the success and not the potential for failure. Because there is none. There's no such thing as failure. There's lessons. There's no failure. Trust the plan. Trust the plan. And embody your inner mother goddess. And allow it to be. Allow the new consciousness to be activated within you. Ooh, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. We've done this in a while. I missed this. Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, the 7 star sisters. Birthing, creation, tapestry of life, expression. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For those of you just joining, I'm using the Starseed Oracle. I'm using the Liquid Crystal Oracle and the Divine Energy Oracle. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Peach, Calcite, Harmonize. Oh, that's very appropriate. And then you have for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Begin to explore. Let me get another one. Strengthen your gifts. One more, please. I'm just feeling like I need to have one more for y'all. And count your blessings. Libra. Libra, I need you to be expressive of all that is good that has come to you. I need you to express in a form of gratitude all that, all the ways that the universe, that source, the creator has blessed you. How every time, no matter what was going on, there was, you know how they used to, in church at least, we used to say, he's a way maker, he'll make a way out of no way, right? You in concert with the Mother, Father, God, make a way out of no way as a co-creator. Thanking the universe for always hearing and harmonizing with you in the creation process. And then what I need you to do, what we're asking you to do, is for you to get in harmony with the new things that are being brought to you. So begin to explore more of your gifts. Begin to explore more of your spiritual, or should I say your esoteric and metaphysical purpose and mission. Begin to explore that. And as you prepare to move into that and do whatever it is you need to do, you know, learn whatever it is you feel like you need to do, and invest in yourself and invest in that. What I would like for you to do then, or what we would like for you to do then, is remember how you're always taken care of throughout everything. I want you to remember that. Remember how you have been brought out of so many problems, issues, situations. I want you to remember that. Okay? And recount those blessings and recount those victories. Because as you do that, you then begin to come in harmony with the frequency of creation and the energy of manifestation. You come in harmony with this, and you come in harmony with releasing limiting beliefs and all of these things. That's something else I'm teaching about in the Unleash Your Divine. Releasing your limiting beliefs and how to walk in that constantly. Birth. This is what you're preparing yourself for. And I need you to explore. I also need you to begin to explore the astral. And I want you to begin to explore different ways of meditation. You are coming out of Five of Coins in reverse. You're coming out of this time of being alone and feeling like you have to have your hand out. It's time for you to make a decision, a passionate decision with that Two of Wands, to go for the new thing, to reignite that childhood passion and belief in yourself. To know that those things that just be like a child. A kid believes they can do anything and be anything, right? So I need you to do the same thing. This is a renewal of your faith in yourself and renewal of your faith in the process. Okay. Libra. That was Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, here we go. Moving on to what's next? Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For this lunar eclipse, full blood moon. I don't know how that happened. I apologize. Lapis lazuli. Realization. It's a great crown chakra stone. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you have for this lunar cycle? Make no judgments. Ooh, that's funny. Oh God. Let go and enjoy. I don't mean to laugh at y'all, but that's hilarious. Okay, here we go. Fall into my arms. Realization. And Gemini has made her appearance. Girl, can you lay down? Cause you all in the mic. Lay down, baby. Listen. When are you gonna come to this knowing realization that, right? That the more you let go, and the more you go with the flow, the easier your life gets. The more you surrender. Y'all see what I have to contend with? The more you surrender to the process of the universe, to the higher self, higher knowing, the more you realize that living in neutrality brings a peace and abundance that allows you to enjoy the ride. Now, that will make no sense to you right away. Okay, baby, what is it? Come on. That will make no sense to you right away, initially. Okay? It's not going to make any sense because you are the natural, you are the zodiacal, FBI, CIA, MI6, MI5, KGB, right? NCIS. You the investigators. You the space investigators and everything. Okay? Can we get down now? Come on, baby. Let's get down. Thank you. Ooh. Oh. It is your job to show us all of this. It's your job to investigate and know all things deeply spiritual and hidden. But as you're doing that, don't get swayed. as you're doing that and discovering these things, I'm going to need you to not be overly swayed. Oh, I got cat hair. And I'm going to need you to present the information to us and the wisdom to us without making prior judgment about it. Because as you do that, then you're going to find yourself in with a greater understanding, and you're going to be able to move in these spaces and these places and enjoy it. Now, what I'm also seeing for realization, it's also time for you to realize your purpose and your plan. It's time for you to realize your mission and the success thereof. Okay? And while it feels like, potentially already, that potentially already what's been going on is that, heretofore, again, there's been quote unquote failures. They're not failures. They're lessons. So just let that go, learn that lesson, and fall into the arms of spirit. Fall into the arms of source. Temperance. Can you have a little patience, a little Sagittarian energy? Also, Sagittarian energy also says you could do whatever. I'm sorry, I got cat hair everywhere. You could do whatever. And Sagittarian energy brings in a lot of different people. So it might be time for you to kind of come out of your Scorpion, put your stinger down and come and join the rest of us. Judgment, because it's time for you to realize your higher purpose and your higher self. And there's a theme here, right? We all supposed to be activating who we are, our mission, and this is the Great Reset. This is also, we will talk about this tomorrow morning, or potentially tonight, a diamond portal. Okay? This is an energetic shift that make no judgments, let go and enjoy. I want y'all to enjoy this ride because it's beautiful. Two of Wands, make a decision. Ten of Swords, to let go of the garbage. Ace of Wands, in reverse, I'm going to ask you to light the fire within yourself. Knight of Cups, you're going to be receiving offers, or you're going to go revisit some offers that you've had before. And it's time for you to come out of indecision with that Two of Swords. No judgment. Don't look at it. No judgment. Don't judge yourself too. Can I just say that to some of y'all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Please stop judging yourself. And if you already made a change and gone to a new direction, but it doesn't really feel like it's necessarily showing its abundance, can you give it a little time? That's where you're going to need to let go and enjoy the ride. Give it a little extra time because it's there. Okay? It's there and it is where you're supposed to be. So I'm going to need y'all to stop judging yourself. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Got 4 more to do. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. This makes sense because this, oops, let me put you down here. This full moon is full of healing energy. Full of healing energy. That's awesome, Dr. Simone. Full of healing energy for various purposes. Clear quartz, light embodied. That's fabulous. And that really goes along with this deep cellular healing because as we do that, they'll become more crystalline in nature. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be patient, Sag. Face your adversities and grieve your losses. Let me tell you something. If you all, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, that's why this healing is so necessary, this deep cellular healing. For some of you, you're going to need to, I would definitely recommend getting like some sort of deep healing Reiki sessions, or maybe even perhaps, I don't know if I would recommend perhaps a natal chart reading to identify some of these things. Thank you, Dr. Simone. Some of these things, these areas are necessary for healing, for deep healing. What else? You gotta, first of all, be patient with yourself as you're going through and learning and clearing this energy out and facing the areas that you perhaps have self-sabotaged, or the areas of sabotage that keep coming up in your way because these energies are recycling. And it's okay to grieve the loss of friends, loved ones, whatever, even if their loss is really just the exiting of your life. It's still a loss because you had to cut them off. But this is a healing energy that's going to help you understand and become more filled with light and love of self, that you understand that it was necessary, that they had a time and a space and a place, but you learned what you needed to learn and moved on. And you got the lesson and moved forward. So embrace that aspect of it too, because when we don't embrace that aspect, then there comes a point where we're just like, right? If you don't release the energy, it will fester and become an injury. So this Arcturian healing is really the restructure, release, rebuilding in oneself, embodying and becoming more crystalline in our way of being. Okay, where we're not harboring the energetic trauma. Be patient with yourself. Face what's happened, because I'm going to tell you, a lot of you are repeating the same cyclical things that you're doing, and you're like, why doesn't it work? I can tell you why it's not working, because you ain't healed you have not healed that energy from before. Five of Wands. Yeah, it's not going to be comfortable for you guys to go through healing, but it is, with the Death card, transformative, and then that will then allow you to close this chapter and embark in the rest of your transformation and come out, right? Phoenix rising. This is your reset. You're going to reset, or you're going to renege. Okay? Don't hold on to it, Sag. Stop holding on to it. Some of y'all as Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, and Rising, are really going to need to contact somebody that, I don't know why y'all fell out. I don't think you know why y'all fell out. I don't even know if there was a real falling out, but you just didn't like what they were saying, so you just had to move around. Let me tell my, is that Cree? Hey, Tracy. Hey. You guys go to her, Tracy S, go to Cree TV, and please do subscribe over there to Cree TV. She is my sister from another mister, and she's going to be on. Tracy, I'm going to contact you. I'd love for you to be on this weekend if you can. Hang on, y'all. I got to do one thing. Okay. I have 1:30 and I know I'm not going to be done. All right. So please go to Tracy S, Cree TV, and go subscribe to my shaman sister. And she's also on Instagram too, if you guys happen to be over there. So we're going to get her on hopefully this weekend. Dr. Tracy, I apologize, Dr. Tracy. Dr. Tracy, I apologize. Here we go. What are we doing now? Capricorn. Capricorn, lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Child, I tell you. Capricorn is cleaning house. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's get from the Liquid Crystal Oracle. Citrine, abundance, fabulous. Capricorn, you are moving stuff out of your way so that you can gain the abundance that you've been seeking. Listen, will you stop having things that don't align with your purpose and people that don't align with your purpose and your mission in your world? Child, do what you love, Capricorn. Do what you love. Think things through and do all things in moderation. But I'm going to tell you this. Do what you love. So as you're moving people out of energies out of your life, as you're lifting the veil, as you're questioning everything, I don't want you to be like, whew, okay? So don't chop them off at the knees, okay? Don't murk them. But what I need you to do is say and assess at this time. This is the reset, so you're going to see everything very clearly. There are going to be some people that you are wondering about and things you're wondering about, and should I do this and should I do that? But you're going to see everything super clear right now with ultimate clarity. What you do with that information is very important. Follow your heart. Follow your heart energy. Follow the love frequency. As you go through this process of thinking things through and doing it in moderation. So I'm not saying rip everybody out your life tomorrow that don't belong there. But it is time for the unaligned energies to move out. And it is time for the aligned energies to move in harmony so we can create this funnel of abundance. Now, what you all will see a little bit later on a community post I'll put out there, I'm going to need y'all to, if you have some citrine around, grab it. We're going to put it in our water. Water. We're going to put it in our water. Okay? And we're going to charge it up by the moon. And we'll talk about that later on. I'll probably jump on live real quick a little bit later tonight. Okay? So as you're doing what you love, and as you're coming into alignment, and I'm going to ask you to use your higher dimensional mind, not your third dimensional, your higher dimensional mind, third eye crown chakra, Ka chakra, you will then see this abundance being created in your world, and it will begin to unfold at this reset in this portal. You see? At this reset in this portal. Those horns, Capricorn. Use those horns. That's right. To move out of your way. Okay? This is what you need to do. Capricorns, y'all, sun, moon, and rising, y'all gonna see things now. I mean, people that have been hiding their true motivations and their true selves is going to come to light. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's time to be in alignment with that Lover's card, 10 of Cups, fulfillment within self. If you are not fulfilled within yourself abundantly with your emotions, nothing else matters. And Knight of Coins. So with the Knight of Coins, this is a be careful thing. This is a do it in moderation. This ain't a move everything quickly. But this fits you. It's cool. This Lovers tells me that you're going to have the right people come into alignment with you. You're moving out the other people. There's some contracts, some soulmates. Those of you that are a twin flame kind of person, I can see your twin flame coming in, but not in an unhealthy way. Abundance, you are going to be overflowing. Wish fulfillment, overflowing with those things that we do call emotions. You need to reset the energy and put the energy back out again, the renewed energy. And follow what you love. And be honest with yourself with what you love, please. Please do. Please be honest with yourself. And some of that veil lifting is you're going to see yourself in a new light as well. And see your abilities and capabilities and all of that. All right. Thank you, Mystical. Don't forget to email me your website. Aquarius. So as we're getting ready to do the last two signs here, guys, don't forget, if you go to my website, you'll be able to register for the Unleash Your Divine 2-day retreat at the end of June 26th and 27th. Okay? It's 333, 2 days. I have a divine box that I have created. All the details are on my website. Go there and you can get the details there and register. And I have payment plans as well. Okay? If you are an academy student in my certification program or the council, talk to me. But we're going to be 2 days. Psychic development, activating your light language, astral travel, limiting beliefs, sacred geometry teaching, quantum, metaphysical manifestation and creation. And then there's going to be multiple crystals, multiple geometric figures, multiple information, tarot card deck, and an oracle deck, all put into this box. It's going to be sent to you. So you need, registration is open now. Go RSVP, and then you will get a couple of emails, one of which will allow you to get into your payment plan. And once the payment plan has been started or paid in full, then you've secured your spot. That plus, don't forget, you guys come on and book some time with me to talk to me about the academy. We are doing our certification program as well. I've got some of my students in here. We got to get to work. We got to get to work. All right. Aquarius, right? That's where we at. Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. And the wild card. Woohoo! I like a good wild card. Thanks, Tracy. Oh, you got malachite. Oh, it's one of my favorites. Malachite for clearing. Aquarius, there's a path that's being created for you. This portal is very significant for you. And it's opening, and what it's going to be true to yourself, what it's going to allow you to do. Oh my God. Choose your friends wisely and choose your lovers wiser. Yeah, I had to throw that in there, And then make your plan. Listen. Clear your heart space. Malachite is a good heart clearing stone. Clear your heart space. Because these doors that are opening for you and the frequencies you're going to be able to vibrate in and the abilities that are going to be shown to you and the path that's going to be opened for you is so potent and strong and so innately you and so critical for the collective. We have to have a clear channel in order for you to hear it, see it clearly, and to be able to walk in fulfillment. Always be true to yourself. If it doesn't feel authentic, don't do it. I'm going to need you to choose your friends wisely, your lovers wiser, and your mentors the wisest. And it's time for you, so a lot of you have made a plan. It's really time for you to go on and act it and stop pussyfooting around. Y'all be playing. 4 of Cups. This is going to change the way you think and operate. You're going to relate to time in a whole different way, Aquarius, as you walk through this portal. 9 of Wands, that's another. You've received the information. You've received from Spirit the activation, and now you're taking your singular wand and you're saying, I'm taking the Ace of Wands and I'm going for it and I'm standing in it. This 4 of Cups with this portal, this has been on your mind for a little while. You've been contemplating it and thinking about it and you've been wondering. But this also changes your perception of an interaction with time. It's going to change your perception of an interaction with energies. It's going to take and change your perception on your heart space energy and how to properly use that energy in your life process and as you're moving forward. You guys are very critical in this upward mobility. So I'm going to need you to step into this chariot quickly. Don't look back. Okay, Lot? Don't look back. We're only going forward. I can't say it enough. Be a clear channel. Be your own clear channel, please. You all are going to be getting some information, and I'm probably going to tap into some of my Aquarian friends here. Y'all are going to be getting some downloads and information that the rest of us may or may not get. So I'm going to need y'all to be available to me so I can touch base with you. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense, Pisces. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Silver, the lunar path. Sorry about the dog. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be open to love. Raise your vibration. One more. Shh. Ooh. Address your addictions. Shush. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Listen, at this time of this moon reset, this lunar reset, there's going to be a new path that is going to be illuminated to you by this blood moon. And some of it's not going to make any sense to you. Some of it. But you're going to need to act on it no matter what. When this card is saying being open to love, that tells me being open to the vibration, the higher vibrational, higher frequency love, that frequency of love that creates worlds. It's being open to being loving, not only just loving yourself, but understanding that the loving kindness that you are being given, that you are being shown, that's being communicated to you and through you is of your highest good and of the highest good of the collective. It's time for you to walk in a raised vibration and address, when this says address your addictions, I'm not saying y'all Pisceans y'all got addict problems, but there's some things we find ourselves addicted to. That could be television, that could be YouTube, that could be TikToks, that could be we find ourselves addicted to kind of sitting off and feeling sorry for ourselves. We could be addicted to a person. We could be addicted to an energy that person represents to us or gives us. Anything we cannot walk away from that isn't of our highest good. It's not serving our purpose. Now I will tell you, let me be honest with you, we're still human and we're still having a human experience. So that's okay. But just make sure it's still aligned with your life, right? And make sure that it's not bringing your vibration down. We have the Magician. Yeah, this is your creation time. See, when you flow with your intuition before it makes sense, you are then becoming and being the magician. You are being the alchemist. That's what you're being. Because you're knowing that you know, oh, this is going to work. I don't need all that. The TV, that's right. I don't even watch TV, so. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So we're going to be getting, through this lunar time, right, through this reset, we're going to be getting Pisceans, message, right? That's what we're going to be getting. Direction. And some of it's not going to make no darn sense. Seven of Cups, but you're going to be given options and choices. You're going to be given options and opportunities. You cannot make a bad choice. I hear that plain as day. You cannot make a bad choice in the matter. There's no bad decisions. There's only victory. There's only ascension. There's only awakening. That's all that's here for you. There's not a bad decision. Some of them aren't going to make no sense down to your third dimensional mind, but they make sense to your higher self. So I'm going to need you to continue to raise your vibration. Again, we're going to charge that water by the moon, regardless of what we have tipped. This is 5D astrology and not 3D. We'll talk about that a little bit later, y'all. Okay. Who child? What new word is Tracy giving us? Okay. All right. I'm going to let y'all go. I have a meeting. Pisces, trust that intuition. Y'all are the grandfathers of the zodiac. Y'all know. And the grandmothers. Y'all be knowing. Y'all just have that life experience. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully one of my moderators will have a little bit of time to put some timestamps in here before once this is kind of gotten up there. And look for me in the morning. Look for a community post for sure. And I might do a real quick video kind of explaining what we're going to do early in the morning with our meditation. This is a very important meditation at the zenith of the lunar eclipse and blood full moon. Peace, love, blessings and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you so much. Namaste. Bye-bye.